Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallo. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Trouble, 38. Cut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
52, blue, go. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
33, yellow. Check, hut.
4th down, Young. Buying some time right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the 49er 1st down.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. Kittle makes the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Here's Robinson. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Ready.
From the gun, or on for Dowdle. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That's caught by Hubbard. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. Set field. Black. 45.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Panthers nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Drill green, check 6, mega. Set.
Young back to it after the pick. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Caught out left. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Purdy on 1st down. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. Running down the left side. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Red 38. Hut.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Ready?
Quickly out to the right. Complete. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 last play before the break.
Set. Black. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. Why not? Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
Now it's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is Etienne. Who dodged the tackle. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. Connection made to Tremble. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. That'll be the 1st and more. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, this is ETN. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19. At the 23.
And here he goes on the boot. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense in this quarterback.
That ball is out. Young lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Throws caught. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Watch out. 11.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Running back sent in motion.
Yellow.
Purdy now on 4th down. Forced out to his right. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On play action, here's Young. Vacates quickly left side. Caught by the open man. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So 1st down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 19 at the 50-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Now Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
That's caught by Hubbard. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Young throwing here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's 4th down.
Chop, you, yellow. Zoom, 10 cycles. Drill, 52. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready.
Sign quarterback run here. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 1 yard
Ready?
on the play.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Stop short of the goal
Offense to the line fast.
38, 5, 97.
4th and goal.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Get set, get set.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play. So it... It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichard has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now give to Dowdle. He's running left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Here we go.
And going play action. Young bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
32.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Buying some time left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, the one went right through.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, go! Hey, check, 60 Bison.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. to really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Jones once more. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. Trevin Wallace has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They run again with Hubbard. No one's around him. He's got space. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
52
First down, Carolina.
Black shot. Hut.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Come on.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready, set.
Vikings in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
60 red.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Just 3-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Here we go. Drill, 52, 33, yellow. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's 2nd and goal.
Watch out now. 56, yellow, 43. Claw, 10. Hut.
It's Hubbard again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He fires one deep down the... He's got it down the sideline. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll motion Jefferson left. Working inside the red zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Panthers, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Panthers.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
So
line.
that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cycle. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Panther first down.
Handoff running right. Hubbard. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Vikings 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down carry for Jones. Across midfield at the 45. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 27 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20.
Set. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To the left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here we go. Set. Set go.
McCarthy to throw for it. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First play's a design run. And they'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
Young. Pulled in. Oh, he lost the football. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left, oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's loaded another one up. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
In the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. J.J. McCarthy in a touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
17. Vikings 14. Will Reichert the kickoff.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Yellow, black, check right. Ready.
Handoff out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on, ready?
Hubbard again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
That's complete right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Young. Connects on the crosser. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. From the pistol, it's Young. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
90-45. White. Trouble, 38.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready. Red, 38. Hey, green. Ready, ready.
They'll run for it. Hubbard. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you can still get the 1st.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
10 seconds. Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. But Caleb Evans has it. And the Panthers take possession along the 32-yard line.
Hey, computer. Set. Grip, blue, 32. Pause, red. White, white. Set.
Young up 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
52 black, 95. Hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking slant route complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
At the 33-yard line.
You're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Green jack. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Here's Young again. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
A gain of 13 yards.
Down.
First down,
Hey,
Panthers.
black. Hey, green. Red. Yellow. White. Blue. Set.
To the air on first down. Young escapes the pocket. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
They'll run with Dowdle. Room to run right away. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 30. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
You're ready.
On the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Eagles nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. And an Eagle first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is first and goal. Here goes Hurts. The ball's out. The Panthers have it. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And an Eagle
first down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. To the air again. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Hurts will try it again. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Got it. Edo blue. Let's go. Green Jack. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Smack, red. Red, yellow. Claude red. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Set, hut. Foot 60 red. Hut, hut.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
Ready?
He'll try to run for it. Oh, still churning, but he lost the football. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Eagles 6. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And 4 at their 49-yard line.
1st carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st down, Philadelphia.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's another Eagles first down.
Man in motion is Smith.
31-yard line.
Hurts using the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Go Silver, ready?
Now Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tiger Hornet.
Hurts again. Out to his right. He's got it about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 3. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
63, 6 on 81.
Again, Hurts. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans.
Why I picked it to him?
Take over at their own 13-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Moving to his right. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 52 blue, 10 cycle.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Set, go. Ultra. Go ultra.
They'll go. Young. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down.
Video game stupid. There was no reason for him to jump up, man. Had the ball. No reason for you to jump.
On first down. Forced out left. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll run it here with Saquon. A dive, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
No reason for him to jump for that pass.
To get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown. That's just too easy, but that is exactly the premise of the zone read play. Defensive end is flat-footed. He's thinking the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Simple give read, and he hits his head on the goalpost.
Horn now to return it. He gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
There he goes again. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defense just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A second down throw for Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's taken in by Dotson. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw.
Come on, bro.
And now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Both
off
teams
for Carolina.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good. For Eagles.
On first down, it's Hurts. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Second and 10.
Trevin Wallace there defensively.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
12 more yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 12.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Hurts. Moving left.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot
That
to
little
take
makes
this
a
one in
fucking
himself.
bumper, bro.
I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second goal.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Hurts to throw.
Give me that.
That's going to be intercepted.
Stay in the end zone.
In the end zone. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball.
Those slow ass wanted to run it out.
Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Javon Phillips on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a designed run. And he is out of bounds.
This boy Brad got 156.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good.
That boy Brad got 156 by himself.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action with Young. Rushed to his left. He'll take off again. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive
Give me that
yards
back.
and then get out of bounds.
Give me that back.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Give me that back.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Oh, maybe a free play.
Oh, yeah,
as
free
he'll
play.
look to throw it.
Come on, Bryce. Put that bitch up there.
Incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Set.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks.
I got fun
And
for
set
that.
up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
I got fun for this.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Hot.
Here's Young to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A 1st down throw for Hurts.
Give me that.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall.
It's really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make the play.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Forced out wide. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
On the move, past the 40. Short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 71 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. And he's got another one. Bryce Young. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Panthers 35, Eagles 17.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. Down the sideline. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he's
How your boy unblocked for you?
the decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Now Dowdle trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
33. Yell. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Red, 38. Set, cut.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Bro, just quit, bro. You don't gotta do all this. Just quit the game. Do that damn bitch shit.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go. Set. Blue, 32. Field, black.
They'll drop to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Tedero McMillan.
I've been pressed that goddamn button, bro.
And it'll lead to a
That
2nd
nigga's
down.
wide the fuck open.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
97. Blaster, 6, 7,
Throwing on second down, Young. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down
Black
and
Ultra.
10.
Ready. Cross, yellow, 43. Ready?
To throw, Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Carolina first down.
Florida Panthers first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Keia Ringo.
I had to make my wide receiver drop back just for you to get the pick.
And he's gonna take
Ain't nothing you
this
did.
all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh, this nigga a perfect ball. This nigga dropped back.
What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
It's just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize
EA want the Eagles to win bad.
the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Set, hut.
On play action, Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's
A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10
Here we
at
go,
the
here we go.
27-yard line.
Ready.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. It is second and 9.
Set, ready. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's a design run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4. Now 4 seconds left. And we get a timeout call. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Blue striker. Set. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. Rolling to the left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving him much of a shot coming in. They rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory.
Shit, nah.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
I said it was the play of the game. Like, why do they make you watch these fucking highlights, man? Oh, man. It'll be why. BY struck out. That boy B.Y. struck out for 2 of them things. That boy B.Y. struck out for 2 of them things. Get off me, fumble. I got it. That boy B.Y. Boy had 69 on the ground. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Gotta go to Mexico.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Houston Texans.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway from Houston.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 7-yard line.
They run again with Dowdle. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Young off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Left that ball. Switch it up, man. He left that ball on the alley.
Young to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Why you don't let the computer catch the ball for you?
Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now Young on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Young quickly to the flat. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from the 20. And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19 Texans.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards.
And the Texans first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I can't hear you if you're talking. Oh, Mike messed up.
On the quick, right?
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Why Tony? Buggy.
Now Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 50. Ready?
Move out the way, fat boy.
Gain of 3 leaves him with 1 yard to
I
go.
mean, keep running.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Ready up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go. Ready.
The play fake. Now Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. It's Young off play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sheldon Rankins.
Y'all niggas left me
Never
out
giving
there.
up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yellow, 22. Hey, green. Steel, black, light blue. Hut, hut.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
19 Texas. Hey, south.
Stroud looking to throw.
Give me that, man. Give me that.
Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Alert the hot. 18. What's up? 11. Why Tony?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. On the slant, here's Collins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, south. Alert the hot. 11. Why Tony? Hey, Uno.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Pick. Come on, man.
Caught by Collins.
Come on, y'all.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Throwing wild-ass passes, man. That's pick 6.
Timeouts.
That's pick 6 all day.
Down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Already. 18. What's that?
Can't get no easier than that.
19 Texas. Hey, south.
Stroud to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
My AI is trash.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Whole drive.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10. at their own 24-yard line.
Come on now, man. I ain't got nothing but them underneath that. I need to lock in on that too.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
11. Why Tony? All right.
Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Give me that.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Whoa. Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas.
On third down, they'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big
Oh,
and they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers'
Look at
19.
this pushing buttons, man.
A
Come on,
good
fucking
pickup there,
computer.
26
Damn.
yards.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
At the Panthers' 9-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and goal at the 7.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Nice play to stop him for a loss by a Caleb Evans. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
South. 18. That's right. Buggy. Look the hot. 11.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the goal line, but it's
Just throwing shit up. This nigga done threw 4-5 interceptions.
Weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, Uno. Tony. Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to throw. Stroud. And this time he's got the hook. It's complete. Touchdown. Takedown from 10 yards out. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
This motherfucker did a sliding interception.
About them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Y'all been saving this nigga, boy.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired in this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I didn't even pick a play.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud.
I didn't even pick a fucking play. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Texans touchdown. Tank Dell with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On for the PAT, Keia Fairbairn.
This nigga cheating or something. That shit did not go to the play screen. That shit just went right on the field. Man, your ass cheating like a motherfucker, boy. Nigga, why wasn't I able to pick a defensive play?
So after the
yo, cheating ass.
Now to kick it away.
Cheating ass nigga. Stop cheating, bro. You gotta cheat. You gotta cheat to win. I ain't never seen that.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about
nigga, shut your sorry ass up, nigga. You ain't been doing shit. Your sorry ass game plan.
This Carolina offense.
This all you been doing. I can play like a bitch ass nigga too. It's easy to play like a bitch ass nigga. It's easy. Under route. It's easy to do that. Under route every time. It's easy. Under route, under route, under route. Throw another under route. Under route. I can drive downfield like that too. Fuck out of here. Yo cheating ass nigga.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Shit, clear as day, didn't let me pick no play on that whack-ass touchdown you just scored. Under route, open.
And a catch right side by Evans.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Why throw it deep when you don't got to? Under route.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9.
Stop it. You good, right? You good, right? Stop it. Under route.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Shut your sorry ass up. Cheating ass nigga. Niggas gotta cheat on Madden. That shit poor.
No points allowed since the break. And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That is caught. And he's going to be taken
Ass defense.
first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10.
To the air once more, Young. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Sorry, you sorry as shit.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
22 more yards.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
I'm throwing it to X.
Young to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's
Good job.
up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
Throwing it to X
It's
again.
been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have got it back
That's
to
like
a
you was
2-score
doing something. Nigga,
game
you weren't
in
doing
the
shit,
4th.
nigga.
So a little bit of a
I could
letdown
play
there
boring and whack,
defensively.
too.
I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a
Fuck this nigga just goddamn catch an interception and go right into a play. Shut your sorry ass. I don't gotta cheat to win, bro. I got a life. Nigga probably got a Chrono Z and this shit. Nigga, push resume, nigga. Push resume. And let's see some more of this goddamn 5-yard passes. Come on, push resume, nigga. Push resume, nigga. I'm trying to live my life and play video games, but I run into sorry motherfuckers like you. Man, come on, man. I want to see some more of this 5-yard passing you about to do. Come on now. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. It make perfect sense. Nigga, I got the clip. Nigga, I got the clip of them not making me pick a play. Nigga, you clearly goddamn cheating. Never seen that shit on Madden ever. How a motherfucker pick a play? The game just jump into nigga goddamn. Man, come on. Sorry ass nigga, you sorry as shit.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
That's why you talking, cause you know you cheating. Niggas who don't cheat don't say nothing. Nigga, shut up, bitch. Come on with your cheating ass gameplay, boy. Come on with your cheating ass gameplay. Let's go. Let's play. Let's play. Sorry ass nigga, you sorry as shit. Sorry as fuck. Come on with the goddamn your cheating ass gameplay. Let's go.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the
I'm ready. Hey. Sorry, motherfucker. You sorry. You can't throw deep balls, you sorry ass nigga. Now you better lock in before I come back and win on your stupid ass. Shut the fuck up, boy.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the
Nigga, your longest pass is when you glitch the game and then make me pick a play. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Cause a nigga, I work hard, nigga. It's called PTO. It's called PTO. Something your broke ass don't know nothing about. Grown men get to take off work when they work hard. I took off work, nigga. I took off work, nigga. I got vacation, nigga. I'm off work, nigga. Fuck are you talking about? And I work third shift. Like I'm on vacation. You got to get up in the morning, and you on the game. What was the nigga longest pass? Yeah, that 47 shit. If you glitch the game on, sorry ass nigga.
Here's 1st and 10.
Look at your defense, bruh. What are you playing? Whack ass defense, bruh.
And a quick throw here that's complete.
You don't know how to play, you just get lucky.
Touchdown, Carolina. Jimmy Horn Jr. from 10
Niggas will get fired in real life.
And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Y'all niggas built for video games. Niggas get fired from a real football job. putting some defense on the field like this.
Within a touchdown at 28-21.
One ass coach. AAU ass coach ass playing the game, nigga. Now you better stick to your game plan and throw them 5-yard passes, or you gonna fuck around and lose.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Keep that shit low now.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Oh, hey, south. 18. What's up? Buggy. 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Come on, JC.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
What the fuck are you doing?
Houston. Nico Collins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Drill, 52. Ready.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Young. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Back. Yellow. 43. Cut.
Young to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Drop it. Sit. Set. Ready. Snap. Red. Real green. Cut.
Now Young. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Way to go, EA.
Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense. All the sense in the world.
Whoa. Why Tony? 18. What's that?
And Stroud now to throw. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute.
But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Running left, it's Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
And the Texans, first down.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Down. Hey, uno more. On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Motherfuckers ain't do that the whole game.
Well, this was a very
ain't get to the quarterback the whole game.
Charles,
don't do it on the last play.
That offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Yeah, that nigga definitely cheated. Fuck, I can't pick a play. Try to play with my other team. I've been on a lose streak with these Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
These niggas quit because I'm playing with the Raiders, but you playing with the Ravens? The fuck out of here. Motherfuckers who play Madden is cornballs.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play action now. It's Gino. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Raider first down.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Genty. Gets to the edge at the 30. Guanarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Yards. First down, Las Vegas.
They go play action with Smith. Moving outside the pocket. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Raiders. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, starting the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Here's Williams on the return. And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Off the play fake, here's Goff. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
He's going to air this one out, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards.
First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
And he will take it in himself. Geno Smith, touchdown Vegas. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
We're good. We're tonight. White 20. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
4 now. 14. 14. Super 1. Hold on. Check. Hey, let's go. Attack.
From the gun, it's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Hey, kill. 11. Maverick wall. Listen. 17. Harbaugh. Turbo.
A second down throw for Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Lions first down.
Goff to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
12. Value. Dula.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
At the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Hold on.
Second and 7.
What's that?
On second down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Goff, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
To Slav, a man in motion. On fourth down, Goff. This is caught at the 2.
I should have stayed with that
and
motherfucker.
He is out of bounds. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Dante Thornton. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
On play action, Smith. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
From the shotgun, Smith.
Come on. Come on, Gino.
And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Gino killing me, bro.
Gino going to throw for it. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. Going to have it by
I see you, Beck.
Huge gainer on fourth down.
That boy kind of play today. Okay. I ain't know you kind of play today, bro.
From the gun, it's Gino. Right back to Besh. He's got another one. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Genty. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go, hey.
Off the play fake. Smith headed left, buying time. And that ball.
You know you bullshitting on the deep throws,
It'll
bro.
be an incompletion. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
Middle. Here we go.
From the pistol, Smith hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Lion. Hey, go flip her up.
Now, Gino. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Louis. Black 20.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
5. 180.
Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
120. Well, value. Hey, 5.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
4 down. 2 up.
To throw is Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Here's 1st and 10.
18 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half.
Here we go.
Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Well,
Now the Raiders going to use the
Oh,
first
that's
of their
it, yo.
timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
why is that shit happening?
Williams in motion. On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Bounds at the 12-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
DC.
Fucking second game I couldn't pick no goddamn play.
Hardball. Orange.
Throwing, Goff.
Hit.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garnett home. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They'll start with an option play to the right. Room to run past the 15. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw, Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He gets free inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long runs. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ric Flair. By 20. 12. Hey, let's go. Go ground.
On first down, it's Goff.
Hit.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Fucking suck, boy.
Just beyond midfield.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Hey, lift.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Maverick. Hey, 76. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Get the fuck out of here,
Set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the ones. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first.
And I don't got no more timeout. Where your awareness is? You're a dumbass.
A bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Boy, you're an idiot. I don't have any timeouts. Why are you running the clock down?
The Lions called their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now here's second and goal.
180. Maverick. Hey, Shell. What's that?
Goff to throw.
Give me that shit, man.
Is incomplete.
Saving that nigga, bro.
You see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hold on. Check. White 20. What's that?
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
This damn be off some fuck shit.
You know, he spent so much time
talking about like we're committed to the run. That's what it looked like.
Drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike,
exactly what
at
it
the
looked
end
like.
of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
What's that?
Throwing here is Goff. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Hike the ball and press the button.
Exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return is Thornton. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half.
Saving these niggas, man.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
This nigga making this game so boring.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jamin Davis there to make the play. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs.
Please put it on.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. What's that?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
And 3.
Cut. 180. What's that?
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
What's that?
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He'll work forward for a couple. Jamin Davis there to make the play. So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 7. So, we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
It's so boring.
Second and 7. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Hey, let's go. 5.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jameer Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Not letting you get that pass off.
Williams in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
180. What's that?
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. That is incomplete. Here we go. Their depth what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Louis.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
I'm so ready for this to get over. Work the shit out of me.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Look. Check 51. 13 next.
To throw, it's Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Play action now.
That does not mean to do this.
Down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Gino gonna throw for it. And that is not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Oh.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
The Lions will set up.
He's trying to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return is Thornton. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now you ain't blitzing no more.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Don't want to blitz no more.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Smith to throw on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end drop balance.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timer. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here comes second down. He'll step up and run, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the
now that boy gotta throw the ball.
And that is now a pair of rushing
I just gotta show me where something wrong to do.
In this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
We got in the green, though. Why would you do that?
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, you make horrible decisions.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
66. 180.
To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make a play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
You almost did it.
Back to the air, it's Goff. Again, working deep downfield.
Thank you.
And that could be the dagger.
I thought I was going to get it. Computer took it from me.
Picked off by their rookie corner.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless.
I thought that'd be
they
ball.
end up with a big interception.
Where my boy at? Sorry, I do that thing. Sorry, I throw that motherfucker.
On first and 10, here's Smith.
Now you wanna blitz?
We are down to likely just one more play.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the circle.
A second down throw for Smith.
I gotta throw that motherfucker, boy.
Go deep. He's got it inside the 20. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done.
I'm about to go to the gas station real quick. I'll be back on. I'll be back on about 20, 25 minutes.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good.